You got one?
Bro, man, I got 3.
Go, 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 go.
There you go. Oh my God, right in front of us.
You're recording, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yes, dude. Oh, look at the crystal clear water. Ponce Inlet is. Oh, I got bit. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Still on.
What are we on?
Oh. Oh. Oh, this is
Oh, we talked about this.
Oh, I don't remember the name.
Oh, I remember.
Dude, I got a video. It's like, I don't want to say it's a wart, but look at that, dude. That thing's beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, the turtle. Oh, I saw a. Wait, cast like.
I got smacked.
Dude, I see a whole bunch of fish.
Bro, Roman, I just got smacked.
Gave me a super hard time.
Oh, that was
There he goes.
Come on.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, that's a kind of a big one.
Yeah, it is.
Holy crap, he's huge. Oh my gosh, Roman.
Do you want it?
I'll cut him up.
If you want to, be my guest.
I never see him that big, to be honest.
I don't know if you want to use this or not. But...
I only seen really tiny.
And that's the funny thing is, one of the reasons I know you could use it as bait because I just seen it on a on a YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's meat, no?
Yeah, because what I'll do is I'll skip, I'll fillet him, the little strip, tie the strip up.
Throw the strip
Give
out
it a
there.
little,
Yeah.
Okay.
little flap
Hey,
in the water.
hopefully-
And if y'all want, you can try the other half. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down.
Okay, let him die off.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't want to cut his ass up while he's alive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Could always just blind cast it too. Yeah, there's some over here. I'm seeing so like the white flash right there.
It's just so rocky.
Yeah. Just gotta look for the flashes. No, that was, I mean, it opened. It opened.
Roman!
You got one?
Roman, I got 3!
Go, 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 go. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way you just did that. Dude.
Massive! Oh my god!
There's no way that just happened.
There's 4!
Dude, Preston would be, that's like,
Preston
you
would
could
lose his
definitely
mind.
have some of those too. Oh, that was like your first cast net throw ever.
Bro, I seen him. I seen him getting everything ready. He did a test. He did a test run.
And believe it or not, I barely do that.
He's only
Never,
thrown it once
ever.
before.
Yeah, 'cause I tried it once and I only got successful once.
Yep,
And I keep
me
messing
too.
it up. I'm like, I just don't understand.
Be better, but
They're massive, bro.
that is huge.
Oh, you got a headache.
Skunk.
That's a black with white stripes.
He wants a little piece. Good one. You gotta throw it in there. It's not a skunk. It's a rat. Not a rat, but it's like a. Yeah, look at him. I ain't no
Oh,
skunk.
it's so cute.
Look at that little guy. Is he taking it? That's crazy. That's in there.
Oh, he's so cute. I was like, what the hell is that? Is that fucking skunk?
So this is where things get interesting. These two guys in their boat pull up to the spot that we've been fishing for about 4 hours, trying to catch some mullet in their net. And at this point in time, me and my friend are just admiring them because, you know, they have a giant net. We have our little net. We caught 4, and who knows how much they'll pull up. So we don't think too much of it. They did come down the beach but they didn't tangle anyone's lines up yet. And so far, things were fine. They're trying to get their net out the rocks. We're just watching them, wanting to see how many fish they pull up. But then things take a turn for the worse. Okay, so now at this point, they've gotten the mullet in this spot, and they're going to go head back up the beach. And you'll see here in just a second, as they start driving up, I believe they're way too close to us, and you're going to see them about to tangle up with the guy we've been fishing next to the whole time.
Watch out! Watch out!
All right.
So I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but they try to raise the line over, and it still gets caught up in his motor anyway. So, but that was the first guy. Let's see what happens next. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but basically they're telling everybody on shore to rear their lines up or else they're going to cut them off. So after his lovely words of kindness to us, we see him slowly go off in the distance after yapping about how there's no fish here at all besides the mullet. He's mad at us for fishing here. At this point in time, I don't really know who has the right of way. He's saying he has the right of way because he's in the boat. Everybody here has been here for at least 2 hours. He pulled up maybe 15, 20 minutes ago, which, like I said, wasn't much of a problem. He was in front of us, but since me and my friend are reeling our rods in constantly, it's not a problem for us. For the people next to us, they're throwing a line out there, letting it sit there, and hoping something comes by to take a bait. Now, a lot of people fish this beach and do what everyone else is doing. It's either you throw a line out and reel it in, or you throw a line out and let it sit there. And usually, there's a couple people on the boats who, you might get some line tangles and stuff, but I've not seen this altercation happen at the beach, at least in real life. This is something you'd see on YouTube. So about 10 minutes later, we go back and talk to the guy that we were fishing with, whose line he cut off. There was 2 to 3 other people's lines that they cut off. We were done for the day after that, and we assumed all this was over. They went off to wherever they were going in their boat, and, we're just going to go back to fishing. It was an unfortunate situation, whatever happens. Well, turns out they are not done, and they come right back. So, now, in my head, I feel like they're an okay distance right now. Maybe not this second, but they do make a left here. And I feel like they're pretty far from us. Now, this is the part I have no problem. Now, if we had lines out right here, probably a different story. Granted, we are reeling in constantly. So, who do you all think would be on the right if we had, let's say, 4 lines out right here, and he's this close to us? Now, he goes off over there. They're trying to catch more mullet. Same thing. Thankfully, there's no one fishing over here, so we just continue watching them. But earlier, he goes, I'll give you $1,000 if you can show me a fish. Now, granted, we're catching nothing but little guppies and stuff. But you'll see me hook up into a little pinfish, which is technically a fish. So then we start joking around about how he should give us our money. Because you said a fish. You didn't say it had to be big. You didn't say it had to be small. You just said we can't catch anything here. And I've caught multiple fish here. Flounder, trout, reds. It's the ocean. Come on. Oh. There you go. Okay, it feels like a pinfish.
$1,000 fish.
I was thinking the same thing.
Where my money? Tell them to bring me my money. I mean, that's another big fish, but...
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you hooking good, bro?
Just happy it's not another needle nose.
I mean, good.
You are?
Yeah, I think it was totally messed up.
Now, here's the part I wish I was recording for. After this clip you'll see here, the GoPro dies. And for some reason, I do not realize it. So I'm going to be replaying the last clip. But this is basically what happened once the GoPro died. The same boat went back over the guy's line we were fishing with. The guy said, "Come on, man, give me a couple seconds to reel in so I can get my line out the way for you." They said, "We do not effing care. We're here trying to make money and make a living," which is totally understandable. I don't care what you're doing for your job, but we're trying to enjoy our day too. The captain, the guy in the orange, is going on and on about how he has to do this. He's been doing this for 50 plus years. All the fish are here. There's no real fish here. Like I said, he'll give you $1,000 if you can show him a fish. All that garbage stuff. This is basically what my friend looked up. He said, if I'm fishing from shore and a boat pulls up and they're about 20, 30 feet away, who's in the right? And just from this quick little Google search, it says we're in the right. It does say there is no particular law about it, which is completely fine. And I have no problem. Like I said, I didn't care that they were that close. But we were here for about 4 hours before they pulled up. And according to this, it's supposed to go to us. So it was a little weird to see. But he was also just extremely rude. So I end up keep talking to him, and as I'm talking to him, he's going on and on about how there's no fish here, all the mullet are here, and as he's talking, he's going back and forth over the same guy's line where he would be casting. Now at this point, he's already cut off both his rods, so the guy has nothing to throw out there, but while he's talking to me, where the line would be out, he's just going back and forth, talking about how he has to do this for his job. He's been doing it for 50 years. There's no fish here. So then I say, well, to my knowledge, the bait fish usually get followed by bigger fish. Now, granted, these are some pretty big mullet. These aren't finger mullet. So there's probably nothing huge chasing these guys. Or maybe there is. I'm not sure. But I would still believe that something's chasing them because they're jumping out the water, or maybe they just jump out the water for fun. I do not know. But in my head, the bait fish are always followed by the bigger fish. So I told him that. I said, "Oh, well, I've always thought the bait fish get followed by bigger fish. So wouldn't you believe there's bigger fish around here?" He kind of pauses for a second, and he's like, "Well, no." He's like, "They might be here, but they're not chasing these big ones," which is kind of true. But something is always chasing another fish, and especially tons of mullet like the way there was definitely something out there. But keep in mind, we're just trying to have a good day. We don't care what we catch as long as we catch something, or if we catch anything at all. A bad day of fishing is better than a day at work. So we're just trying to enjoy our time here. So is everyone else on the beach. And this guy keeps running up and down, crossing people's lines, arguing with us, and just not leaving us alone. So then I ask him, "Well, where would you like us to go? We're at the park because we don't got a boat. We're just trying to have some fun." He says, "You guys can go anywhere else. Go to the jetties," which later, unfortunately I do not have in the video, he goes right up to the jetties and crosses more people. So even if we went to the jetties, we would have got crossed again. But regardless, I ask, "Where would you like us to go? You're the one who has the boat. You can go to the other side of the ocean. You can go wherever you want." He mentions about how he came from some other creeks and he's caught nothing over there and the fish are here and that's why he's here, which makes sense. But I'm like, that's the same reason we're here. The fish are here. And like I said, we're not trying to catch mullet, but we did catch some mullet in the cast net, and that was great. You saw how happy we were. But it wasn't no, monster fish. But like I said, I've caught some nice flounder here, and I've caught some trout, and I've caught some nice fish here. Maybe not an abundant of them, but I've caught some, and it's a nice place to go. It's a beautiful beach. And he just pulls up on his boat and starts crossing everybody up and just being a douche. So I mentioned to him that we're just here to have a day of fun. I get that you're working, and that's fine. But don't you think it's a little rude to cross everybody? He goes on to talk about how he has no time. He can never take off. He's been doing this for 50 plus years. He knows where all the fish are. Then he says something that has me absolutely mind blown. He says that as soon as we have this net in our hands, even the cops can't stop us. I could not believe the words that came out of his mouth. So I go, "Well, if that's true, let me go to a bank with the net in my hands and I'm going to be a millionaire because they can't stop me. If the net's in my hands, I'm working." That made absolutely no sense. So I told him that, and he says, "Nope, once we're working, even the cops can't stop us." It was incredible to hear that come out of someone else's mouth. So at this point, I knew no matter what I said, he was just going to disregard. And I thought I was recording, so I was going to make a great little video, and unfortunately I wasn't. But I still wanted to come on here and explain the situation. So, I don't know. What do you guys think was in the right and wrong? I mean, like I said, we were here for about 4 to 3 hours. He came across as he did. He came back up to cross everybody's lines, as you're seeing again. And then he gets kept on doing it after he ran those people out, because at this point, it's me, my friend, and that guy in the red shirt fishing from shore. We're the only people left because the people on the beach got run off by this guy. And like I said, he kept going up and down, talking about how he's been doing this for 50 plus years. There's no fish here, after we've already caught some small fish, which sure is nothing to brag about. But that's a great day for us, just trying to enjoy ourselves. And, you know, I didn't let it affect my mood too much because I knew it was just, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. I thought it was funny. So I guess if you ever run into someone like this, you know, share your stories in the comments. Let me know what you guys would have done differently. There was a park ranger that came up to us who talked. He said he can't do nothing, but I'm sorry y'all had to go through that. Another guy said he would have started picking up rocks and chucking them at him. You know, maybe a lot of people say that if you have, you know, if they're tangling up your rods, you open up the bail and just let them eat it and mess up their motor. You know, like I said, I don't want any problems with anybody, and, you know, that's why I didn't mind him being so close to us. It was just when he did this to everybody, and including the guy we were fishing with, and it almost took his rod in the water, I just couldn't believe it. And then he started talking to us about it, and just, you know, he just acted like he owned the whole ocean, or at least this whole side, kept going up and down the beach, disregarding everybody else, just not a care in the world. So, but let me know down below what y'all would have done differently, or what you think, who was in the right, who was in the wrong. You know, obviously be careful for guys like this out there, and maybe one day you'll see him out there, and hopefully you have a different experience than me. You know, I wish the guy the best, don't want anything bad to happen to him, but that was just extremely rude and was a really weird day for me. I'm gonna go ahead and post some more clips of us fishing, so hopefully y'all enjoy. And like I said, let me know down below what y'all would have done differently.
And when he was talking to me, he didn't throw the net once. He just kept going over your line. Like, yeah. He just kept going back and forth. Oh, something.
Yeah, that's a big old fish. Yeah, so the dredge.
Okay. Doesn't feel like a beetlefish. Another one. Hachi! You got another one. The weird thing. I don't remember what it's called. It's been caught before.
It looked like a pinfish. Was it a pinfish?
No, it was something like long, and it's got like rainbow stripes.
Diaper?
Do you see any poop in his boat or something?
Dude, it smells like shit.
I know.
I want to see the guy who owns this.
I can't believe it runs. Unless it doesn't.
I mean, it's got to, because
He could just paddle.
This guy's probably got a route.
I think he just... Oh, I got hit. But I think he just goes right there. I mean, there used to be 2 houseboats. There was 2 guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. You're either stuck or out of fish.
You're on.
It's a catfish. Oh, it's not a catfish, it's a flounder.
It's a flounder.
Yeah.
Called it.
Look at that. My GoPro on? Red to red. Alright. Later, buddy. Thank you for the first flounder of 2026.
Ow.
Oh. Oopsie doopsie.